In this series, we'll be talking about the sun in Libra through each of the houses. And in this video, we'll be talking about what Libra sun means in the second house of value, self-esteem, self-worth, resources. So when you have the sun in Libra in the second house, this is about having worth to others. And this becomes a part of your ego or a part of your objectives in life and what gives you passion and energy and vitality and what drives you to keep on every day and keep on living and thriving. You're very passionate in this case about having worth to other people or having value to other people. And a lot of times this can take the form of service and work. So you're very passionate about your career and what it is that you do because it is a way of you developing your self-worth and developing your importance, and how you identify your value and where your ego comes from is how you perceive others to value you, or like how important that you think that you are to other people. With that being said, when the sun is in the second house in Libra, in this case, there was something else I was going to say. I got to recall it, though. Not only is it about having worth to others, but part of how you relate to others and part of your relationships is about what you can give to them. And it's like a lot of times your relationships will take forms of service. And so you're very passionate and invested into your relationships. And once again, this takes the form of work or service a lot of times. We're doing things for other people. And you like to be a resource to others. And this is where your confidence comes from, or your sense of worth. And this is also how other people see you or perceive you. They see you as like an asset in relationships. And that's how you kind of think of yourself. You love maximizing your value or your importance as an asset, and as somebody that can be depended on. So I think that basically sums up this placement. I'm going to add another part if I remember something else that I wanted to say, but if you saw yourself in this video or you enjoyed it and learned something about yourself, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. Other than that, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys sometime soon in another video. Peace. So this placement also makes you quite a generous individual, especially in a financial sense, because the second house is about finances. And in this case, with the second house in Libra, this means that the ninth house is in Taurus, and Taurus is the sign of the second house. And so this indicates that you're somebody that's quite generous or carefree when it comes to giving in your relationships. In fact, you don't really time or you don't really count what it is that you do for others. A lot of times you're somebody that sacrifices themselves or gives a lot of themselves through forms of service, like I said earlier. And even sometimes in the form of finances, if you perceive that you can genuinely help somebody, especially somebody that has a relationship or a connection to you, and you feel like money is the way to help them, then you have no problem helping them. You just like to serve others because it gives you gratification and it gives you value. And then the last thing about this placement is that you tend to have a lot of power in your relationships and a lot of weight, I should say. So you're not somebody that's easily replaceable due to your nature of wanting to have value to other people, and this becoming the whole ego for you, or like the entire focus of your actions on an underlying level. So in relationships, people tend to build a dependency on you, and also you have a lot of say in your relationships. because Libra has Taurus in the 8th house. And the 8th house is about power and control. And so you possess a lot of control, a lot of power, and a lot of influence. Now, with that being said, that wraps up this video of Sun in Libra in the 2nd house.